Hey guys, I'm just trying to position my phone here. I'm sitting here working on my trailer. Wanted to multitask, kind of like I always do. Um, yeah, I wanted to live stream, but I wanted to get this done. It's like my spring cleaning was a little past due here. Wanted to take care of some stuff that I needed to take care of for a while. Hey, what's up, Christopher? I see that you popped in here. Let's see if I can. Oh, sorry. Trying to do StreamYard on my phone. Hold on, let's find out how to get this in good position here. What's up, Christopher? So yeah, I guess you're the first one in. I like this live stream thing because I've gotten to the point where I'm kind of tired of YouTube deleting my videos. But if you can, like normally speaking, when you're talking to somebody, you can just talk to them and not have to worry about getting shut down. And it's like when you're done talking to them, it's not like the conversation's saved or anything. By the way, Christopher, I pity the fact that you live in Salem in the sense that Oregon is kind of in I don't know, they're kind of strong arming a lot of people when it comes to certain rules and regulations. I hope you don't mind. I'm drinking a little bit of a drink. It's kind of early in the day, but I feel like I'm having a little bit of a mini vacation right now with so I don't know if you're aware, but I had one of my coworkers, actually my supervisor, who actually tested positive for C19. So anybody that was exposed to them actually was going to be asked to stay home. And my company that I work for has a benefit in place where they're going to pay me to be off. So I'm happy with that. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have a little bit more vacation. But with that said, I wanted to talk a little bit about kind of my theory on what the C19 stuff is. I know that there's a narrative and there's a kind of a consensus view on what people think it is, or even doctors saying, okay, they have this virus, right? They have a lot of things out there. The mainstream narratives are presented in a way that is, kind of their speculation, but they'll present it as the mainstream perspective because they are considered some sort of authority on the matter. Now they I believe they have found a sequence or an RNA sequence in your blood or even your mucus or sputum or whatever that they can identify to when it comes to this specific illness. Now, here's where I'm going to actually say my 2 cents on this, because I feel like any virus that you have kind of has certain symptoms that you would expect to see, and like if you get a cold, you get a bunch of snot. If you get or you'll sneeze or you'll cough, you have a deep respiratory type situation where you're coughing up a bunch of phlegm or whatever. And so, and again, this is all just speculation on my part, so I'm just going to tell you right now. Don't quote me on any of this. I just feel like I have information that is something worth looking at. So, both of the people that I know that got COVID recently actually are experiencing the same kind of symptoms, right? You want to talk about winter solstice 2020? What do you mean? I don't know anything about winter solstice 2020. If you want, I mean, you could come on and explain what you mean. I can send you a link if you're interested. You can just pop in. I don't freaking care. I like talking to people, and honestly, let's see. It's 726,000 days after Jesus died. Okay. Yeah. What's the relevance of that, Christopher? Even though I'm talking about COVID, it may not be relevant to the topic, but 700 days after. Sorry, I'm reading these, and this is my phone app that has. Sorry, let me go back to this one. This is the one you were talking about. 726,000 days after Jesus died, and then 700 days after super blue blood moon. And I agree with you that there are signs in the heavens. This is something that I definitely am interested in talking about. What's up, Voynich? It's been a while, man. Kind of feel like you have a lot of the same thought process on a lot of this COVID BS. So I'll just give my rant. If you want to pop in here, Christopher, let me know. I want to hear more of what you're talking about as far as the super blue blood moon. I'm interested in the signs in the heavens type information. Is very interesting. Leave a comment if you are interested in coming on. I'll send you a link. Or regardless, I'll just send a link. How about that? Let me figure out how to do this. Kings take queens in Capricorn on December 20th, 2020. Yeah, there's a lot of back information that we probably need to discuss in order to have an idea of where you're coming from. Just because a lot of this has context that you have to understand. So, anyways, let me get this thought out, and then we'll kind of visit this whole chess, kings take queens and or yeah. December 20th. So is that, oh, that's the winter solstice. Yeah, let's talk about this. I think it'd be cool to talk about. Let me know if you want to come on, man. I'll send you a link if you're interested. So let me see if I can look at my, sorry, trying to get my phone situated here. Capricorn is the scapegoat. One was slaughtered. Okay. Again, you're going to have to fill me in with some context because I don't really know what you're talking about. But let me just vent a little bit about my position on C19. So, you know, if you actually, I was doing a video on the numbers that people were in the larger cities, there's a higher death rate. And it's kind of interesting to me that the larger cities have a higher death rate. Like, you can't just say that, oh, because there's more people around each other and the people, like the disease spread or the virus spread more rapidly. That doesn't speak to the fact that the higher percentage of death comes in larger cities. I mean, it should be across the board pretty much the same. So I think that I'm going to ignore the comments just for 1 second, just because I want to get this thought process. I don't want somebody to come to this video and find that I'm not even talking about the topic that had set up or whatever. But so I will say that a lot of the theories that people have put forth as far as the you know, the 4 or 5 gecko. I don't want to say certain keywords just because there's obviously my channel's had trouble with YouTube deleting my videos and stuff, so I just want to fly under the radar as much as possible. So 5 gecko in terms of cellular data. I feel like we are not being told like a lot of information about this vulnerability or susceptibility that people have to you know, the technology that's been put out there. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm trying to work on my trailer at the same time, and I was trying to turn the screw and I could not get it to turn. Now I'm like, I think I got all pissed off, and now I'm like, yeah, I freaking built up the anger to freaking help me turn this. So, you know, the world that we're in, it just seems like they're presenting a narrative that talks about this virus. Man, I was freaking so like I'm trying to develop my side business, and I'm kind of in a weird spot where I just don't make enough money to freaking get my name out there for my business. So like doing door hangers and stuff like that. I want to share my business with other people, but the problem is I can't get the information out there without doing a little advertising. And the point about that is that I feel like I wanted to do a little research on the, you know, government assistance programs that they have now. And a lot of the government assistance is just giving loans at low percentage rates. And I thought if I could get a loan for my side business, maybe I could put a little more advertising, or do a little more advertising so that I can get the word out there. And I think that my business is a pretty good model, but I just need to get the word out there. So anyways, trying to figure out exactly why I mentioned that. Well, I've been thinking a lot more about it because I feel like I want to break away from the system as much as possible. And Chris, I keep seeing that you're posting comments and I haven't actually read them. If you want to talk about this stuff, just send me a message saying you do want to come on, because I'll send you a link. Hopefully, I wonder. Sorry, I just got to get this rant out there. Okay, so so my desire to my business. Hey, if I'm still live, I'm getting a call from my wife on my phone, and she'll be calling me back in 1 second. So